Jacob is going deep undercover. Naomi reconnects with Haley, and Tomas is not dropping this Lynette issue. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 2, episode number 33. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notification so you don't miss the moment I post new Beyond the Gates content and conversations. I'm gonna go ahead and start this video off talking about one of my favorite characters in the whole show that I rarely even get to talk about other than how good he looked. And he's still looking good in this episode. I ain't even gonna hold you. I kind of need a little bit more dark Jacob, a little bit more like gone to the wild side Jacob, because that man is fine. That man is fine. When Naomi looked at him and was like, "You look," I said, affable, but we're gonna try to keep it cute. We also in Lent, and I'm trying to do better a little bit, y'all. So he looks hunchable, Naomi. That's what the words you're looking for, honey, is he looks hunchable as honey. So you can go ahead and get to work, which honestly she winds up doing by the end of the episode. But let's bring it back a little bit, because writers, I need to understand. I get that y'all can't tell me what's going to happen in the future. You cannot confirm and or deny. But I need to know that Jacob as a character is safe, because for whatever reason, I actually watched this episode twice, y'all. Upon the second watch, watching Jacob and Naomi scene at the end did not sit well in my spirit. For whatever reason, I feel like they're about to try to kill Jacob off. They have Naomi say that this feels different. And then right before they get to hunching, he says, yeah, this feels different. Like he stops mid-kiss to say, yeah, this feels different. And something about in that moment gave me a little tickle on the back of my neck. And I said, I know they're not about to kill this finance man off. I know they're not about to put Jacob in a coma. I know they're not about to play with me like this. But I fear that they actually might be. Now, y'all let me know in the comment section down below if I'm tripping, if y'all ain't pick up on it. Personally, I feel like most people are ignoring Jacob. Like they're not even paying attention to how amazing of a character he actually is, because he's so passive, because he's so supportive, because he loves to go with the flow. We're just now seeing him step up and buck back. Like he told his daddy early in the episode, I want some damn respect here. Respect. I love that for him. And it was, about damn time, because Elon Hawthorne plays in his son's face. Is Jacob the eldest? I don't even know if Jacob's the eldest or if Jacob's the middle. I know that Isaiah's the baby, but he be playing in Jacob's face, because Jacob is a stand-up ass guy and an amazing ass detective. Something that you wouldn't know nothing about, because your ass is a crooked ass chief of police, Elon. And of course Jacob don't know that, but you love to play in his face. So they have a little bit of back and forth at the top of this episode, and Jacob feels like he doesn't believe in him. Jacob feels like he is saying that he is going to go ahead and mess this whole case up and then it be done. But lo and behold and lo, Elon is actually trying to allude to the fact that he's worried. He's worried for Jacob's safety. He's worried that Jacob won't come back from this case because it's getting dangerous and he's going further, deeper into it, which I get. But there's still ways for you to do this, ways for you to talk. And like, you're mad that he screams out, I want some respect, after you say, what the hell do you want from me? And he tells you some damn respect, because that's not what you've given him. And oh, well, I almost was mistaken that I wasn't your damn daddy and I'm also the chief of police. Well, you also not acting like the damn chief of police. Because if you wasn't his damn daddy, you wouldn't be talking to him in this personal manner in the way that you were. If you weren't just the chief of police, you would have to give him a certain level of respect that your ass circumvents, all because you his damn daddy. Stop trying to use the damn chief of police card when it best suits you, when every other time you downplay his ass and you dismiss his ass like you're a daddy who don't believe in him. We all see it with your bald-headed ass. I'm supposed to be doing better, but then Elon got my damn blood pressure up, y'all. Anywho. That happened, that little back and forth happened, and then we get this little fake emotional moment with Elon. Like, yes, I do think that he doesn't want no harm to come to Jacob, but I still think that he does not give Jacob the respect that Jacob damn deserves, and now that Jacob is demanding. So it gets a little bit sticky, honestly. Like, you can worry about him, and yes, you were like, okay, well, you could have passed this test and did this and did that, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to survive. Which is true. But again, it's just the way that you say certain things, Elon. The way that he says things is always so hypercritical, and so you can't do it. And I honestly feel for Jacob in this moment, because my damn daddy is the same way. My daddy will come to me in a heartbeat and be like, Erica, you can't do this. Erica, you can't do that. Literally like a month ago, y'all, I changed my CV axles in my front of my car. And when I told my daddy I was going to do it, he said, you can't do it. And I said, you know what? Bet. And then after it was done, I called him and said, guess what I just did? Changed them damn CV axles and did. Was it difficult? Absolutely. But did I yank them joints up out of there and figure it out? Absolutely. Is my car purring? Absolutely. Doing the damn thing. So I really resonate with Jacob, on top of his ass being fine, on top of him being the prototype of man that all of us dope ass women deserve. Here, just patient, understanding, supportive, communicative, and I relate to his struggle with his goofy ass daddy, because he can do everything right. His daddy gonna find the one thing that he did wrong, or try to say that it's something that is wrong that's not actually wrong. And I actually hate that for him. But then I'm going back to the damn Naomi of it all. Their relationship is already in a questionable place, because they've been thrown the baby thing at him, and then Naomi with her questionable ass ways, and she's running around in everybody else's business except for her own. We get to the end of the episode, and she comes in on Jacob, who was ready to leave, but he can't leave without telling her that he done got an apartment elsewhere. He's want to stay away so that he can keep her protected, and she don't like this. And I'm just like, this feels like they are separating them, and it's a perfect time to do so, to send her on a damn a grief journey and have her lose her husband. And I absolutely hate it. Like, writing wise, it makes sense, but I hate it, because I really do enjoy the Jacob character, and I want to see more from the Jacob character. So I'm praying that this is not about to be like the beginning of the end of Jacob in our world, because him surviving, there's so much they could do with it, but then also him dying would do a lot for the Naomi character. I hate this. Let me go ahead and move on. Child. Naomi goes and visits Haley in this episode because she wants to make sure that she's okay. And Haley takes this moment to try to drum up all of the damn sympathy that she could possibly do, and say, well, you know, some people will say that this is my karmic retribution for all of the terrible things I did. And Naomi's like, well, some people are idiots. And she's like, well, your mama would think that. That's where you lost me, Haley. That's when Naomi should have really just walked her ass out of there, because why in the hell would you say that? Why would you say that? Even if her mother was wishing death upon you, why would you say that? It's almost like you really believe yourself to be the damn victim. Like, you in your sick, twisted brain, while you know that you're running this damn scheme on her daddy and also trying to kill her daddy behind everybody's damn back, you decide to fix your face to say that her mama wishes that the damn burglar would have finished the damn job and snuffed your ass out just cause? Because, girl, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What does her mama have to do with anything? And this is where Haley be losing me. This is why Haley will never actually even be able to trick Naomi into being her friend again. Because in the moment where she's showing genuine concern, the moment where she's checking on you and your well-being and your mental health and all of that, says that your face is healing, you decide to try to poke at her by getting at her damn mama when you could have just left well enough alone. But you won't. This is how you know that Haley will never succeed at any of her goofy ass plans that she's trying to stand up against the Duprees, the Hamiltons, and or the combination of the damn two. She can't stop cutting off her nose despite her face. When the moment that she said that, I said, I kind of wish that Naomi was the slapping type, because that was some stupid stuff to say, in my opinion. But she winds up cleaning it up, and then Bill walks in timely, so that she's able to say, oh, well, Naomi just was reassuring me that this is not my karma. I cannot wait till this girl is found out. And maybe I hope that Randy's a part of the thing that makes the whole thing crumble, because he's having a conversation with Lynette, or after Lynette meets with Tomas. Okay, let me go to Lynette and Tomas real quick. Because you know what, Tomas? I don't like you, but I like that you're doing this. I like that you are not going down without a fight. I like that you are now redirecting your energy from Haley over to Lynette, because somebody's still gonna have to come up with some answers, and bare minimum, y'all asses don't need to do this again. So he talks to Lynette as his client and is like, look, Haley is just a paralegal. I had these documents prepared. Caroline was going to have them couriered over to you. So Haley should have never been in possession of them, let alone bringing them to you. And moving forward, she's not going to be able to do it. And if you need anything, you need to come to me, because I'm your contact. Well, you ain't getting enough things done. He offers up the plea deal that the district attorney is offering, which he does have to do legally. Anything presented to her, he has to present it to her. You can't just turn it down. She wants to have the thing dismissed, and then she threatens to go to Bill because he ain't getting enough things accomplished. And because Randy makes a call and distracts her, she can't even stick to the damn story well enough, because before they actually separate, Tomas is like, well, look, just know that Haley cannot deliver any documents to you. So if you need anything, you call me. And she's just like, well, I didn't have the documents. I asked for the documents. It's like, wait, what? Because the story that Haley gave was that Lynette asked for them and she decided to go ahead and bring them over. But then you say that you never asked for them. So then who is lying? Because one of y'all and or both of y'all asses is lying. But Tomas don't say any of that. He just lets her go ahead, and he's doing a little bit more research by the end of the episode into Lynette, and now that little house of cards that she's building is going to crumble. Don't get me wrong, Lynette, girl, I kind of like you, and I love the wrinkle that you're throwing into Haley's program, but if your ass got to go down to take Haley down with you, I ain't mad at it. And I love that when Randy confronts her, he's like, we got a problem. This is what's going on. Joey wants me to find you because he wants Bill to owe him a favor. And he's like, so now I got to figure out something. She's like, oh, that's your problem. And he's like, oh, really? It's my problem? Well, guess what? If I go down, you and Haley going down. So is it our problem yet? I said, okay, Randy, and checkmate. Tell her checkmate. We don't get any more after that between the two of them. But that happens in this episode. And I'm really enjoying the Lynette character. And on my second watch, I really had to ask myself why. And I think it's because she's bringing the Allison energy. Y'all remember when Allison kidnapped Chelsea and it was the big thing of her in the cabin? I feel like we're starting to go into a potential arc that could be just as like intriguing as that with Lynette, and like how she is weaseling her way into Fairmont Crest, weaseling her way back into Haley's life, but then also trying to grab up as much as she can for herself. And something about this feels like Lynette is going to be a Allison caliber villain, and I'm totally here for it. Yeah, 2 different missions, but still same villain energy, and I absolutely love it. What else happened in this episode, y'all? Oh, child. Over at the damn country club, Leslie is getting on Anita's damn nerves. Anita has a moment where she tries to get up to leave and then she falls over, or she loses her balance, and they thinking that she was dehydrated, but this is all just like the side effects of her chemotherapy and of being sick. The major point about this whole thing is that Leslie makes a point of like, well, I want this lunch now. I won this lunch at the auction at Winterfest to meet with the Articulates, even though Sharon and Tracy are still on tour. They not even here. She's demanding to have the lunch with Anita because she wants it now. And I'm like, yo, they're doing a really great job with the storytelling with Leslie's story, because we already watched her being dismissed by Malone and Eva back on Valentine's Day, right? And then we saw her start to spiral then and break the mirror. So we seeing her break and feel lonely and like crushed and dejected. Her seeing Ted with Shanice is not helping. They have a running on that as well. Now, to me, she only approaches Anita and Vernon because she needs something to do. And she makes the point of saying, like, my schedule is wide open, so we don't even have to schedule this. We can just go ahead. And I mean, we do have to schedule it, but we can schedule it for whenever because I don't have nothing else better to do. And that was the key, because when she decided to press it, when she felt like she was just being dismissed, they told her to use the proper channels to go through getting it scheduled appropriately. She's like, no, we're going to do it right now. And I'm going to talk with you. And then she gets to Sharon that she lost her virginity to the Articulates music and all this other stuff that they don't actually want to hear about, making it the most unpleasant lunch ever. I'm like, yo, this is the subtle storytelling of Leslie losing it. Like, I think that this is going to be the buildup that we get towards the conversation around her actual mental health, because y'all, I do believe that there's something actually wrong with her, like something chemically, mentally wrong with her, and she's going to need to get diagnosed soon. But her choice to handle this in this way, to me, just screams mental health crises, mental health moment. And while the Duprees can't see it, they just annoyed with her. I think it's going to become even clearer as it progresses. Now, she doesn't put 2 and 2 together about Anita falling over as she stands up, even though she tries to keep the lunch going. They let her know. Vernon's like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and refund you. This lunch ain't going to actually happen. And she's like, no, I'll go through the proper channels. Too late, ho. You done already been a pain in their damn side and they over it. So moving on, you're going to get your money back. The charity ain't going to lose no damn money, but all for the peace of mind, so we don't got to be bothered with you. Here you go. Which is yet another what? Dejection and dismissal. Nobody wants you. You're not likable. And instead of you taking your ass to a therapist and actually dealing with that and fix whatever's going on, she's just going to continue to spiral. And I hate to see it, but I love to see it because it's making for really great television. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's everything that went down in the episode. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, you Let's Talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.